Hey everybody, it came from Tubi. So Tubi is a great streaming site, but they also make original movies, and it's our job to watch them. And I don't know, but if you're a football fan out there, you probably have been seeing a lot of trailers for Sidelined 2 Intercepted. So we're gonna watch. We watched it, so you don't have to. You don't have to be curious anymore. We have seen it. When all on the line, hold on tight. That is just so false to the movie, but we'll get to it, man.
I'm sure they're not wondering. I'm sure they watched it.
You think they watched it?
I know they did.
They're watching the football game and they're like, "Hey, I want to watch that." I think if they did it so their wives were like, "Hey, let's watch that," and they're like, "No."
No, the wives are watching football and they're like, "Can we watch that?"
All right. So, Sideline 2 is a sequel to Sideline, which we
At
talked
least
about.
she looks more like what she does.
Does she though?
Hmm.
Okay.
More than last time.
More than last time, but I still don't think she looks like she. They like, I don't know, tanned her up or something. They threw some bronze. They're like, watch on.
She's in California now.
Where were they, Jared? Where were they?
Texas.
Sunny SC. And dude, it was not Texas, but they keep calling it Texas. We're going to get to it. So we're at USC, folks. LA.
It says SC.
Home of the Trojans. And we find our two heroes,
Uh,
Drayton. Do you like to
voice notes.
do you like to call him Dre or Drayton?
I'm not calling him Dre.
Drayton and Dallas. They both have D names. That's so cute, Jared. Uh, so off the bat, man, Dallas. I mean, Dre has his faults, right? He's a pretty boy, but Dallas is really selfish. And we get that right off the bat. He's like, I miss when you were just my boyfriend and not like the superstar quarterback. And he's like, I've always been the superstar quarterback, babe. I'm the QB. We find out that Dallas is in Cal Arts, and we find out that they both have roommates. They're dorm mates. I don't remember Drayton's roommate. He has no personality.
Does he have one?
Yeah, he's a really tall guy, kind of goofy. I don't know his name. I can't
I thought
re
he had his own room. I thought he was
No.
fancy.
So she has this chick. Her name is Miley, and she's kind of
She had a name?
yeah. She did. She had a name.
I
She's
really don't remember Miley. Did she ever call her that?
once I think. Nah, she calls her a couple times. So they're talking on the phone, saying how they miss each other, even though they're just across the campus or the city. Um,
She doesn't have a car.
She doesn't have a car. We're gonna get to that, Jared, because she brings that up again. Um, Miley's kind of your typical. How do you describe it? Like just a goofy girl, silly.
College chick, I
Yeah,
guess.
I
But like a snooty one
yeah,
from like
snooty, goofy.
art chick.
She's like not very pleasant. You're glad she's Dallas's friend and not yours.
She's a lot more tolerable than Dallas.
You think?
Yeah.
Uh, So who's got mini Doritos? I didn't even know that
Those
was a
are
thing.
actually pretty good.
I didn't know those were. So they just like
I
broke the Doritos up and threw in a can.
Dre Drayden really gets me on his side on this movie. First with the mini Doritos, and then later on, I'm just like, because when I first saw it, I was like, disgusting. One of those
Are
guys,
mini
but
Doritos just broken Doritos that they threw in a can?
no, they have shape. They're not just crumbs.
You could kind of see his roommate there. His blurry
That blur?
face. Yeah.
He's a blur?
So she's like, "You're so far away," and he's like, "I'm starting to forget you." So he like takes some nude selfies for
Is
her.
that more product placement in the bag, or is that just Knickknacks.
I can't tell what that
It's
is.
just knickknacks.
So he takes some nude selfies for
Wait,
Dallas.
you have all these issues except the voice notes. Why are they doing this?
Because they miss each other.
Just call. This is stupid.
They want to remember, I guess. It's the Miley's like, it's so hot. And Dallas is like showing off his bod to the whole
Mm.
dorm.
Yeah, she's kind of like, oh, he just texted, like,
She's like,
can you see? Hmm? Do you see those abs?
Can someone tell me how to turn off voice notes?
It's-
So, sideline two.
What a goofy person.
What a goofy man. Uh, USC has fallen on some hard times, guys. Look at they have to. Their locker room is now in a closet. Where has all the money gone?
This guy's weird. His like bully,
So
he's
this
like from a
guy,
different era.
he's the senior quarterback, and Drayton has taken his job as the freshman quarterback. His name is Nick, I think. And yeah, like I said, USC is falling some hard times. They got to meet in this tiny little locker room. This lady comes in and she tells Dallas and her schoolmates that the dean is going to be auditing the class. And if you do good, she's going to pick one student to join the master class. And of course, Dallas with the giant head is like, that's for me. I dibs on that. I'm getting that.
It might
Uh,
just be a California thing, but the dance teachers and teachers at the school are too nice. They're or at least too nice to Dallas. They
they're
might
too
just
supportive.
yeah.
I guess because they all knew her mom, and her mom was cool, I
Doesn't
guess.
matter. They'd be like comparing her.
Yeah. So they finally hook up in Dallas's room. Drayton drove over there, and they start to, they're old pros at the, wholesome game of Twister, so they start to do that. And then Miley's like, naked people.
Uh, I would have never knew. This was impossible to know.
So she leaves. So they're trying to get it on, but then they both get phone calls, and they're like, we better answer it.
Tragedy has stricken.
It's Josh and Gabby. They both call at the same time. They're like, that's kind of weird that they're calling at the same time. So they answer it, and what do we learn? They're on the way to break up town. Because,
They're not on the way. They've broken
oh,
up.
yeah, they've already broken up. Gabby, because she lives on the East Coast, and Josh lives going to Stanford, which is on the way on the West Coast. They just can't make it work, man. They're always asleep when the other one's awake or something. And Gabby drops the line like, long distance just never works. And then she's like, oh, shoot, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to jinx you.
Mm.
So
You
they're
guys
like,
in your 10 miles.
yeah. So they're like freaking out. They're like, oh, Josh and Gabby broke up because of long distance. Are we going to break up? And she's like, I don't have a car. If you remember, if you go back to the first movie, Drayton decimated her car by running into the mirror and
I guess I
breaking it.
never got out of the shop.
It never recovered. We just can't do anything about this
Couldn't
poor.
take that Drayton just man muscle.
It really needed that mirror. It just couldn't make it after that. So Drayton wakes up and he's like, "Oh shoot, I'm late. I got to get across town." And she's like, "Go." So he goes, and Coach is not happy because Drayton has missed some film time. He's like, "Not good, Dre, freshman." And he's like, "You got to be focused on football, nothing else." Okay, so Dallas goes to meet her financial aid counselor, who is this crazy lady, and she's like, "Oh, I
She's
love
like,
that."
inflation,
Oh
pay
yeah.
up.
because Dallas was on there on a full ride, but then inflation hit, so they raised the prices. And she's like, you got to make this much, but you're making this much. She also said, "Oh, Dallas, I've actually lived there or something." She's like, "Cool."
Got real topical here. I was like, dang, inflation does hit.
Yep, even hits the rich kids in USC.
She's in Cal Arts.
She has to make. Oh yeah, she has to make $18,000.
Jeez, that's not inflation. That's
I know that's like another. She could buy a car for that. Plus living expenses. That doesn't include living expenses. So there's just no way. There's no. She tells her to get a job and save up. You have to get like a full-time job at a fast food restaurant. So yeah,
and even then, you're like scraping by.
I know. And so she's in bad shape. She's like, I'm gonna need to start an OnlyFans, which is probably the only realistic way she's gonna make this money. But Miley's like, no, I tried that. It's a full-time job. We find out Miley wanted her dream was to go to New York, but her parents wouldn't pay for out-of-state tuition, so she had to stay in California. Uh, the coach is pointing. I actually don't remember what's going on here. Drayton's like terrible at practice. He's always been. He can't practice, man. Oh, that's what it was. They had to do two-a-days because they were
Oh,
sucking.
because
So
he missed the film.
yeah, so the coach made them stay and do a two-a-day. But they had a date, and she's like, I had to wait so long.
It
Everything's closed. Everything's closed. It's LA, people."
was like 8.
Yeah, I know. Everything's Dallas. Get a grip. Um,
I guess they're in Lubbock. I I could have sworn they were in California.
Everything's closed. Shut up, people. And he's like, I know somewhere that's open. So they go to this line dancing. That's not California.
Is that the same? Is that the same saloon as later?
Yes.
Oh my God.
So he takes her dancing,
Dallas is terrible. We'll find out why later.
and Drayton's like, "Oh, I'm good at this." Got a cowboy hat.
I'm sure he's a lot better than the salsa in the first.
Yeah, he's better at the line dancing than the salsa. And she's like, "Oh, okay." So Dallas has applied for a job because Miley knew the manager at a coffee shop. The manager's name is Skylar. So Dallas gets a text about going in for an interview, and Drayton's like, "She finally texted you. Remember that." Because they both think Skylar's a girl.
Drain
Uh,
looks like Dwayne from Mighty Ducks right here.
he does. And then he's like, "Well, I gotta go. I gotta."
Well, I can go practice while you get ready to go to work.
And she's like, "No, one more dance. I'm so selfish." So he's late again. Well, no, he's like a second late. He's not much late.
He made it sort of on time. It just looks bad.
Yeah. And
Dude, what's with this tan man right here? Well, wearing tan.
that's his roommate.
What is it? He's like, I'm the blandest man.
Look at me.
Are you gonna go to UPS later for your shift? What are you doing?
Maybe he's really into communism. um, Nick's like, "Oh, you would have made you would have known the question to the answer if you were here or if you watched the videos." And he's like, "I did watch the film."
Also, why is football players getting quizzed? They're not good at academics.
They gotta know the playbook. Um, Again, tiny classroom. Usually they have a big classroom for this or a film room, but no. USC has lost all their money, I guess, and Dawson is in town. They're interviewing Drayton about being a freshman starter. Look at his lame tattoos. He still got them.
Did they just like Sharpie those between
I think
scenes?
so. They're like, here, put your tattoos on. So Dallas goes to her interview. Drayton has a game. Remember that. He's there with.
Also, he's Dave Franco.
So her boss is Dave Franco. No, this is Skylar. They all thought it was a girl. She's like, "Oh, I thought you were a girl." He's like, "I mean, to be fair, that's a girl's name." Anyway,
I worked with a Skylar
was it a
as a
guy?
dude.
Well, okay, so there's dude Skylars out there.
I've known more dude Skylars than I have
Women
like
Skylars.
female Skylars.
All right, maybe we're just all wrong. So he is the manager of the coffee shop.
He's like the manager and owner for some reason. It's like this pretty.
No, we find out he's actually a senior at CalArts.
That
So
doesn't negate what I said.
he doesn't own it. The cafe is called like Emmys or something like that.
That doesn't mean nothing. That could have been named after someone he knows.
So they kind of flirt, and he gives her the job because
I
she's like,
know that they flirt day one, like minute one.
but she always looks like she feels bad about it. Because she was like, "Oh, I don't really want this job, but I have to have it." And so she's like, "Yeah, I still don't really want it, but I gotta have it." And he's like, "Sold," because they're flirting. Okay, so
Also,
USC
I guess because well, she's not rich in this universe, but he's like, "Do you have any like barista
experience. Yeah,
experience?" There's no way she didn't work at like a Starbucks.
I know. Huh? Well, they lived in that little Canadian town that they call Texas.
Oh, it's what is that coffee they love? Tim Hortons.
Oh, she's like, "Hey." I know coffee, eh? um, so USC, like I said, falling on hard time. They're playing Double A De Leon, the Leon,
One dude, just D Leon.
and they're not doing too hot, man. They should be creaming these guys like 45-0. Uh,
Maybe it's a good De Leon team this
yeah,
year.
I guess so. Even though they can't even afford uniforms, they wear like these black stretchy
Hey,
pants
they
and
look their uniforms look way better than the other
USC.
team. Yeah.
They went to green helmets with no logo. This is not the Coliseum, folks. They're playing on a soccer field. This is how bad it's gotten at USC. And then De Leon is winning. Drayton's at
I
quarterback.
thought it was that was the same photo. I was like, why did you put the same
No,
photo in?
Drayton's not doing it too hot. De Leon's winning. And then he gets sacked right on the knee.
Not too hard.
Not too hard. It doesn't look too bad, but he like blows out his
He
ACL.
shattered yeah, he shatters his knee. Just
Nah, it's a sprain. He
shattered. It's
shattered.
like I don't know how we're gonna repair this.
It shatters his heart. So Dallas runs from CalArts to USC because she doesn't have a car, so she ran. And she sees Dawson, and he's like, "Hey, Dallas, you know, he's got a sprain."
He's like, you shouldn't wait for your life to be over.
He tells her he's not going to be himself for. Apparently, they got him fixed while they were checking out his knee or something. They got to put the cone of shame on him. So yeah, he's a devastated man. Look at him. He's crying.
That is a pretty bad injury for like your first day of college football.
um, and he's kind of sad that she didn't make it to his
He's
first game.
like you could tell he had a hard cry
He did have a
before
hard
she
cry.
got there because he's like,
But uh, what's his name promised him some McDonald's. So. Dustin's like, you want some McDonald's?
"Hey, big guy."
It's like, yes. Dallas is like, oh, I'm sorry, I was at my interview. I was gonna be there, but Now you're hurt and
But I
dead.
didn't want to because I was flirting with Skylar.
And he's like, oh, and she's like, Skylar's a dude. He's like, ah. So she's, working there. It's also a bakery. They make croissants. So she's trying to
That
do
would be
that.
fun, just going in at like butt crack of dawn.
Don't think it'll get up like at 3 a.m. It's
Yeah,
clearly
there it looks like 10 a.m.
it's
But
clearly afternoon. So
also, yeah, they're about to open. They wouldn't be baking.
yeah.
They don't know if they would already have their like first batch or whatever
Maybe they start in the afternoon and then just save it
for the night
for the
crowd, for
morning.
the maybe they get ready for like the students that need to study at like 3 or
Yeah,
12
maybe.
a.m.
We don't know because they never work. There's like
Also,
only
everything closes at 9, so
there's also there's like two scenes where they work. um so he's like, I gotta put on some music, but I don't. He says it's white girl pop for hours once the store opens, so I'm gonna put on anything but
he's like,
pop.
suggest something. Put some like
And she's like,
some
I didn't I
hardcore rap, some just gangster rap.
and she's like, I like white girl pop.
And he's like, don't worry, I know what to do.
No, no, no. First she's like, I don't care. So he puts on some like fake metal, and she's like,
Hmm.
ew, ew.
Don't be rude. It's not even metal. It's just
It's not.
like
It's just
it's
like,
like post-hardcore at best.
and she's like, ew, ew, this is gross. So he's like, okay, I got something.
Then he puts on the whitest girl pop I've ever
Yeah.
heard.
He's like, I got your white girl pop, and I raised you.
And she's like, "Oh, what is this?" And he's like, "Oh, that's my band."
That's my band.
And I was just like,
Can you
I was done.
call white girl pop a band?
Yeah.
So she's like, ooh, I like this. Tell me more, Skylar.
What is that flyer broken drum? What does that mean? Is that a band?
That's probably a band, Jared. You're just too
Okay.
sad that you didn't come up with it first.
That's stupid.
And then he's like, hey, I got this. Hey, we're going to do a music video and we need a dancer and you're a dancer.
We could use like a stripper, I guess. And she's like, I do high class
Yeah,
dancing.
she's like, at first she's like, oh yeah, that's kind of cool, but then she's like, oh no, um, I prefer more elevated dance like ballet. You're a freaking liar, Dallas. You're in like a modern dance class, and all you do is hand moves the whole time.
That's true. Every class I see her in, they're like popping and locking.
What a liar! She just doesn't want to be charmed by Skylar.
Not so fast. She likes the chase.
Yeah. So Drayton, like we
A
said,
little
sad man.
gremlin, a little water boy over there.
Nick even calls him a water boy. He's like, "Hey,
He's
water boy, give me some water."
Dre's like, I got some high quality H2O.
So yeah, just a shattered man he is. And then we're introduced to his our lead trainer. It's not his
Like
trainer.
the coach is like, I got the love square going on, so here's her.
And Drayton's not real interested because he's like, I Googled and I should be back in like 2 weeks. And they're like, whoa, you can't be back that. Or not 2 weeks, like 4 weeks or something like that.
What the? Look at this dude back here doing incline bench press. Tens on both sides. I didn't notice that the first time. And then look at the dude, like the extra staff. I don't know what he does, but he looks like an Allstate like
uh, he looks like the
employee.
Allstate guy.
Yeah.
So Drayton's like, I Googled it. I'll be back in like a month. And they're like, no, you're probably out the season. And he's like, screw you
He
guys.
almost cries in front of them.
Yeah, he's like, don't break my heart. They're obviously in some guy's like home gym because USC can't afford their own gym anymore.
They can't even afford it like a Planet Fitness.
uh, Millie, is it Miley? She takes Dallas to an art studio, and Dallas is all amazed. And she's, oh, we didn't have this where I'm from. And everyone says she's from a farm, but she's from like Canada. They're not from Texas. And And Skylar just happens to be there for some reason. And they're like, they admire this art, and she's like,
Isn't he
oh,
renting that place for the video or something like
yeah. And they look at this art piece of a ballet dancer, and she's like, oh, this is so deep.
that?
He's like, whatever. And then she's like, oh, the lovers are torn apart. And he's like, no, they're reaching for each other.
And Miley's
And
in the background going, "Oh, give me a break."
Miley's like, there's a party at Silver Lake, and they're showing, I forget what the movie they're showing, but they're showing something. We should all go. And
La
Dallas
La
is,
Land.
yeah, La La Land. Cherry La La Land. Um,
I try to drink and get that out at the same time.
and Dallas is like, I can't go. I got a frat party with Drayton. And they're like, ew. So they go, and it's like camo and slut theme. So they go.
I don't think you could say that on here.
What did we say? I forget what they say. They say, I think that's what they say. So they go to this frat party, and she's hating it, and she's like, "Can we just go? I'll take you back to my room. I'd rather do that than this." He's like, "No, the guys are here. We have to go in there."
He's like, "You love beer pong, come on."
So they're walking in, and these two girls, they're like psychic because they like, I heard he's transferring. That doesn't happen till like the last third of the movie. I don't know how they do that. Um, And then Nick comes and is like, I hope your hour still works. Let's play some darts. And he's like, yeah, man. So they start playing darts, and Drayton gets a bullseye, and they're like all impressed. Um, Dallas, she hates parties, so she's just like walking around drinking, and she hears two girls, and they're like, oh, that Drayton's so cute. Yeah. And they're like, oh, I heard he has a girlfriend, and she's like, I like a challenge. This really upsets Dallas. She's like,
Even though they don't even say it in front of him, or he doesn't even talk to them, and she's been flirting with Skylar like
I know,
for 5 weeks straight.
but it really upsets her. She's like, and then we get Drayton trying to run, but his poor leggy just does not work.
He's wearing it out. They told him to just go
Take it
sit on a
easy.
couch.
Yeah, and he's like, never. It's parfait time. Parfait,
Where
and
was this?
this is at his at the USC
Hmm.
for the football players. But it's parfait, and it's a really ugly looking burritos. They look real stale. Uh, so he's like talking. He's like, I gotta get back on the field because the other guy's gonna take my job. And she's like, who knew football was so Machiavellian? And he's like, what? And she's like, she starts explaining it. And he's like, I know what it means. I just want to, I'm upset. I gotta go. So she's talking to Miley, and she's like, I want to be there for him, but he's such a downer. I just hate him.
But it's not fun.
Yeah, I want to have fun. She's not really into the taking care of him. So Miley's like, hey, I got an idea. Let's audition for this. What is it? It's like a movie. And she's like, heck yeah, I will audition for a movie. So Drayton trying to apologize. So he's like, oh, let me take you to dinner. Just us, no talk about football. So they get in his car. He's got a car. Um, I forget what she says. She said something dumb. Oh no. She's like, I hate that all the girls hit on you, and he's like, it's not just the girls, babe.
It's
Yeah, it's not just the women. The guys like some Drayton too, man.
you should be in that locker room. It's insane.
All the slaps. So they're like, hey, let's do it. And they're like, okay. And then this cop comes. Dallas, only thinking of herself. Not her boyfriend's like a well-known quarterback on a well-known team, but she's like, I can't get in trouble. It's like I don't think they're worried about you getting in trouble. And this cop's
I
like,
don't
hey,
think the cop would just the coincidence of like, oh yeah, you're that football player. I don't think the cops, all cops would care about like the college
well, she's like, you
players.
ruined my college or you ruined my fantasy football team. And he's like, oh, sorry. And she's like, it's a darn shame what happened to your leg. And he's like, I know. So he's got an away game, and they're going to Miami Beach. And this, like, Dallas is all sad. Oh, you're gonna be away. Um, so the team's not getting together, or they're not really into this quarterback. He's not really a good leader. He just kind of puts Drayton down all the time. Look at Miami's locker room; ain't that great either. Look, what's going on, guys? So he makes fun of Drayton, and they're like, yeah. Uh, okay, so he's out of town, and they get a message that their class has been canceled. Like it's a Sunday or something like that. No, it can't be a Sunday because college teams play on a Saturday. But it's, I don't know. And then Miley's like, and Dallas gets upset because of course she's focused on her solo. And Miley's like, well, don't get upset, man. We got a free weekend. And she's like, yeah. So they're gonna go do stuff. And she's like, you gotta, you can't. What did she say? You can't find a home here if your foot's halfway the door or something like that.
They get a serial killer note that says dancers wanted, and they're like, "What does this mean?"
He's like, I'm into it. But it's funny because like they're like, what should we do? And Dallas just like pulls it out without saying anything, and she's like
It's-
all excited, and she's like, yeah, we're gonna do that.
I love Skylar. What?
And so Skylar, so they head to the music video, and Skylar is posing up a store like his life depended on it. They also, he said they don't have money for this video, but they have a nice little buffet of Tostitos and chips.
Heck yeah.
You can start
That's what dancers want to fill up on before some
mi-
Tostitos and
mini Cool Ranch
many Cool
Doritos.
Ranch Doritos.
I think Drayton messages her and she's like, "Oh, I'll get it later" or something like that.
Miley does look disappointed at the spread.
Yeah, she's like, "Dang it." Okay, so Dallas is in the music video, and of course she's gonna throw in her hand moves. That's all she knows, man.
Also, I thought this was a band thing.
No, it's him.
Why is it just Skylar?
I guess the band isn't pretty, so they told him not to be in the
He's a Bon
video.
Jovi?
Yeah. So Dallas does her freaking hand moves. Somehow got her in the cow. And this young gentleman comes and dances with her for a little bit.
And this guy was like, no,
Yeah, and then
me.
Skylar's, it's my turn. And the song he's singing is like exactly what's happening in their lives. He's like, I'm in the
Is
middle.
it?
Yeah, he says it's something about being in the middle. So she's like, you're sexy, but I'm gonna fisticuff you
Well, he does have a pen and paper, so he does write these.
real fast.
Yeah.
He's really good at I mean, his music sucks, but he's really good at pumping it out real fast. She's like, how dare you flirt with me? I'm gonna fisticuff you to death. They're gonna throw some hands. So they go back to the cafe where they should be working. They got a free weekend. She should have picked up a shift. She needs money.
It's just 18,000. You can make that easy.
So they go back and they're like singing the song
They're
that was in
like
the music.
flirting real hard, and this poor gentleman reading is like,
Yeah, he kind of sick. He's like, oh, I'm trying to be snobby in a cafe. Um, so they kind of talk about his backstory, like why do you pick singing and stuff like that. And he's like, my parents were artists. I don't. How did he get into Cal Arts? He's got no money. His parents are artists, and I
well,
don't know.
apparently Cal Arts, if you have artist
Uh,
parents,
You get it, yeah.
yeah.
Um, and he's like, "Oh, I'm coming to your big deal thing solo," and she's like, at first she's like, "Oh, you are? That's so sweet," but then she's like, "Neat." She's like, "That's neat." And he's all heartbroken. He's like, "Oh," she's like, "Neat friend."
Thanks, friendo.
So Nathan is in town. It's Nathan. He's come for family weekend. And man, everything was happening that weekend. So he's like, "Hey, do you even have a boyfriend? I never see him." And she's like, he's a call. He's a superstar football player. Nathan is kind of a shell of a man. They don't say anything happened, but something happened, man. They
He's on hard
probably
times.
they probably found out about his relationship with his assistant coach, and they're like, "Dude, you can't be doing that on the team." And so they go eat a hot dog, and he's like, "Without you, everything is just falling apart. I don't know what to do in that little town." He asked her like how she's doing, and she's like, "I just feel like I'm being pulled all kinds of different
I'm
ways.
complicated,
I'm so
Nathan.
so complicated." Yeah, and he's like, "Without you,
He's like, I have no purpose in life anymore because
yeah,
I'm not raising a child. And she's
I
like,
know."
this is about me, Nathan.
She's like, "Nathan, it's not all about you." Look at this. This is like someone's closet or garage. It's not a workout. Drayton's still moping around. He's like, "My freaking knee hurts." So he's like doing homework in his dorm, and she's like, "Hey, are you coming over to, Nathan and I are having dinner with you guys?" And he's like, "Oh, that's tonight. My knee is killing me. Can I take a rain check?" And she's like, "Oh, I guess." His finger look all wrinkled. And Miley overhears this, and she's like, "Ugh." She makes faces all the time. He's still sad. He's a sad boy. He's icing
It's
his knee. I think the trainer comes over. No, that's not that. I think she does, and she's like, "I can't help you if you don't want to help yourself." And it's like, trying to go
he's
upstairs.
gotta take a bad crap, and he's like, don't look.
Nick's like, "Ugh." Oh no, this was the part. And she's
Yeah.
like, I can lead a horse to water, but I can't make him drink." She's like, "I'm gonna go help people that want to be helped, not like you."
Look at these sad little tubs.
There's a guy over there.
She's
What
like,
are
I can't help you if you don't help yourself. And the guy back there's like, mm-hmm.
what are those water belt barbells?
For water exercises. But that's for like older people.
They have those?
Yeah.
I didn't. They're like waterproof or something. So it's the night of Dallas's big show, and Drayton is not there
And like Jamie and Jingle all the way is disappointed by the lack of attendance.
because she notices it. Drayton stayed to work out the leg,
Doing some dips.
doing some dips in that garage. It's hand time. I
Yeah,
don't know.
she doesn't really do belly.
She does the same moves every time. How is she in this class? How is she being considered for the master class? She's terrible. Skylar shows up though, and he gets her
Gives
both.
both ladies some
That's
flowers.
class.
Classy.
That's a classy guy right there. um, but it does look like he just picked them out of someone's yard.
They're pretty bad. It looks like collectively they cost $15.
Yeah, they were probably together, and then he went like
He's
this.
like, oh, sh
So he's like, "Hey, where's Drayton? Wanted to meet him." And she's like, "Oh, something happened." Oh yeah, she drops the C word, her favorite word. It's complicated.
Everyone rolls their eyes a little.
Oh, look how she says it too. Drayton finally shows up, and she's like, "I'm so embarrassed," you know.
He's like, "Can you slow down? My knee hurts."
I know. She's just like, "I am so embarrassed. I wanted my boyfriend to be there. Do you have any idea how much I sacrificed?"
She's like Green Goblin.
That's all I can think of when she's. I mean, he's a football player, man. Like in a top school. It,
Also, he's made all the trips to her.
I know. Well, she
She
don't
made
have
one when he got hurt, but he's hurt, so that's kind of like
a. Did she use all her money on Uber for that?
on Skylar.
Maybe Dawson got it for her. And he's like, I sacrificed too. And she's like, I have
He's like,
this.
"You missed my first game where I got hurt, and
Yeah.
like I'm dead now."
And she's like, well, I felt real bad about it. He's like, whoa, okay. And what does he say? He's like, oh yeah, I missed practice because I was stuck in your town in your dorm. And she's like, excuse me.
We had to make love, so I it was super late for my class.
I stuck making love to you. So they do what all the trendy kids do. They break up, and she's like crying. She calls Gabby. She's like, and
He walks on a literal beach in
he does.
sadness.
Yeah, he does the walk of the the walk of sadness on the beach.
Is
Look
someone
out!
there?
I don't see anyone.
No, like does he like
Oh,
talk to
with him?
someone? Yeah. Does he
I
talk to someone?
don't think so. I think he's
Hmm.
by himself. Nice place to be by yourself. He has memories of the first movie. He calls his dad, and he's like, "It's just not working out over here,
I just
man."
gotta go, dude.
Yeah, and he's
And the dad's like,
there's
"Waco?"
you can go to Waco. So he's thinking about transferring.
He's like,
Yes.
"Yes."
Told you not to go all the cross country for that stupid girl. He talks to the coach, and the coach is like, "That's too bad because you're a really important part of this team.
Mm, I really like you here.
Yeah, we all love you. I don't know what you're thinking." But then he's like, "You have options," and Drayton's like, "Yeah, I love options." So he's walking out the
Oh,
class, and it's Josh. He's here, and he's like, "Oh, did you
looking like
get?"
a 90s nerd.
It's like, "What are you?" I know. "What are you doing here, Josh?" And he's like, I was in town." And he's like, "You heard about the breakup?" "Yeah, mom told me." Gabby shows up at Dallas's, and they hug. And she's like, "You're not wasting your weekend on a boy. We're gonna get you out there." And
She's
he's like,
like packing up all the stuff that was left by Dre there.
"Yeah." And
And she's like, "F that guy."
yeah, we got to get out and do drinking and stuff.
Do
So
drinking.
so they do what girls do when they break out. They go and flirt with guys and stuff, and they meet Miley at this party. It's like an artist
Didn't
party.
they all go together?
Now Skylar shows up. Well,
Hmm.
the three girls did, yeah. Skylar shows up
Because
because,
he
of
shows
course,
up everywhere
shows
she
up.
is.
He's got like a Dallas radar, and she's
He
like, "There he
follows
is."
her.
She's like, "She's there. I'm going." Um, and he's like, "Oh, he's like, I hope you didn't break up because of me." And she's like, "No, no." He's like,
Yeah, just
I something like, "I'm sorry. I'm sorry if it was my fault." And she's like, "No, it wasn't your
she's
fault."
like, "Nah, you're just my best friend." And
And he's
he's
like,
like,
"Oh." He actually friend zones himself in a minute. So
"Who's that third guy?"
that's his roommate. So they do what guys do when they break up. They
His
just
his dorm room is bigger than the whole locker
yeah,
room.
I know. I guess Dawson got it for him. So they do what guys do when they break up. They, sit around philosophizing and talking about Machiavelli.
And then he's like, "Hey Josh, do you ever think of Gabby?" He's like, "Every day. I can't. I
Yeah,
need her."
he's like, "God over her. I'm not over her."
I'm a wreck.
uh, Dallas is like looking at these TVs that are just static, and he's
That
like,
was weird.
"Are you okay?" She's like, "Never
What are you on?
better."
You on X or something? What's wrong with you?
So he, like I say, he throws himself in the friend zone because he's like, "Friends," and she's like, "Yeah."
Yeah, I never do that.
Yeah, that was kind of a bad move there, Skylar.
Mm.
Not the best move. Not a great
We know
strategy.
you're the sensitive girl pop making guy, but don't do
Yeah,
that.
that's a little too far, man. Not a great strategy.
Interesting strategy, Con. Let's see how it plays out.
So he does that, and he's like, "Oh, it would have been so awkward because we worked together."
Mm. Been weird. We could have just like made out at work. That's
I know.
weird.
So they're
And
like,
she's like, yeah, that yeah.
"Do you think he looks like Dave Franco?"
Yes.
Yes.
Like a cheap Dave Franco.
So Gabby shows up at Drayton's with all his stuff, and he's like,
She's like, here, you just douchebag of a man, and he like puts on the Dre charm.
"Yeah," and she's like,
She's like, I can't
"Ooh,
be mad at you.
yeah," and she's like, "You know where she is. You know where to find her." And he's like, "Actually, I don't, because we turned off our locations." I'm not like Skylar and just pop up wherever she is. So he goes to the cafe and he's like, "Hey, this is where you work." He orders some kind
He's
of,
like, she's like, I'm at work. I can't talk right now. And he's like, well, I'm ordering a weird latte.
and she's like, "That's my favorite order." And he's like, "I know." It
And
doesn't
she's like,
look that great. I think she needs to keep
yeah, it's
working
terrible.
on
It looks like.
it.
And then he's like, Josh really misses Gabby.
Yeah, and we got to get them together. But she's like, "Oh, we shouldn't meddle." And he's like, "They always meddle in our, you know, our lives." And
They
she's like,
need us, dang it. And all you can think about is yourself.
and they call it, and he's like, "We got to do the parent trap." I don't understand why they call it the parent trap. There's no twins involved, but they call it that. They're like, "We got to do the parent trap." So they do the parent trap at a frat party, where they all get dressed up.
Look at that gentleman in the back. Just
It's a costume party.
looks like he's shooting a Nine Inch Nails video back there or something. And then Gabby's came to look like Dexter for some
Yeah,
reason.
and Dallas is the devil, I guess. I guess
Makes sense.
makes sense. And Josh is there, and they're wearing the same costume. They're both with they're climate scientists that have gone mad because no one listens to them. Oh boy, what a California people! It's they're nuts. The trainer's there, not wearing a shirt, and Drayton notices this, and she's apparently Kiss Chef or Chef's Kiss Chef, and he guesses it.
Some people should have been thrown out. What are you doing?
It's Jared. It's frat house. They don't care. Jaden's all, "You're the chef's kiss," and she's like, "I guess not all athletes are dull." He's like, "Yeah." So she's like really into him, but he sees Dallas, so he goes and sits with Dallas. But Dallas is like doesn't even talk to him, won't even look at him. Um, and they come and they're like, "Hey, let's all go to
They're like,
dinner."
thank you, we're gonna get married. And they're like, oh,
Yeah,
nice.
we didn't hate each other. We just never buy each other. And they're like, "We should go to dinner." And then Dallas is like, "Heck no, I don't want to go to dinner with you people." And they're like, "Okay, well, we'll drive." And Josh is like, "I'll drive you, Gabby." And she's like, "Yeah." So the parent trap was successful, Jared.
The nerds are back together.
Do you remember in the parent trap where they had to go to a frat party at the costumes?
And yeah, and
Yeah.
the old one, not the Lindsay Lohan one.
Okay. There's his
And
roommate.
then Drake comes looking like Fred Durst,
Just turned into
doing it all for the nookie.
he turned into new metal. They're talking, and he's like, "Maybe football isn't everything for me. I'm gonna get my business degree." And he's like, "Okay."
He would. That's like the two options for California dudes.
I know. USC, that's what you do. Drayton's like, I'm gonna go start Limp Biscuit. He's like, you go do that.
Just keep it rolling, dude. And he's like, okay.
um, they're talking. I don't remember.
There's like this weird get together. It's not like a party, but it's not like a hangout. It's like
Yeah, she's like, I promised Gabby that I wouldn't let you just sit around and cry about guys. So,
so we had all this high end like booze.
and she's like, I like high end booze. So she takes her to the line dancing place, and a
That's their
surprise.
place, darn it.
I
Just
know.
rude.
Surprise! The band's there. Skylar's band's
I never
there.
noticed this person on the far left. That's
So now
a
you know
nerdy
why he wasn't
cowboy.
in the video. They're like, and Skylar's like, because they're like, oh, it's all dance. And Skylar's like, no, I don't really like the line dance. And they don't line dance though. They just do the country bopping thing.
They use their arms like
Yeah.
Dallas likes.
Yeah, I don't know why Skylar couldn't do that, but you could kind of see him. He's watching the whole time, going, "Yeah,
His
that's."
name should have really been Austin.
I know. He's like, "That's my friend over there." Meanwhile, these guys are, I don't know, at a hotel, sitting in the back of trucks, barbecuing, I guess.
I know that this is weird.
And then the trainer comes, and he's
Dude,
like,
he's
"Oh."
like, dude, I'm just not into you.
And the friend's like, "Oh, I gotta go get us drinks." So she starts hitting on him pretty hard. But then Nick's like, "Oh, it's my sloppy seconds and my second string
And she's
quarterback."
like, F you!
Yeah,
And
F you, man. And she leaves.
and then Dre's like, yeah, you're kind of a douchebag. And then he gets like hurt. He like
I
genuinely
know he
like,
does. He's like, oh, me?
I'm a jokester. I prank, bro.
They actually don't drop the F bomb in this one, unlike the first one, I guess.
Do they not?
No, there's
Hmm. Clean.
nothing.
It's a clean one.
They don't even say BS or anything. So poor Scott. Here's a man. He gets up on stage and he's like, I wrote this for my friend.
It's a gift from my friend.
Yeah, so he starts singing. The song is
That was the real nail in the coffin. Is like, dude, you could just
this.
say like this pretty lady's it's her birthday and I'm gonna sing a song. Don't say this is a gift from my friend.
Yeah, and the song is just what she's experiencing. Um, it would be too long to play it all, but
Also, his bandmate is Pedro Pascal.
yeah,
This is not a good picture of it, but late like if but it pans a little, I'm like, what the heck? What is he doing here?
he's playing harmonica. He's the harmonica player. So he is pouring out his soul, singing exactly what she's going through.
Singing a like Shawn Mendes-esque song about how like he's better than that guy.
Yeah, he's like, "I'll be there for you." Um,
And she's like, oh, I guess that's later.
Not yet. Meanwhile, she's like, "You want to go back to my room?" And he's like, "Tempting."
But I'm still in love.
Yeah, and he runs. She's like, "I hear you like kissing girls at hotel doors," and he's like, "Sure."
And he's like, how did you guys find out about that?
And then he's like, "Ah, we better not." And she's like, "Oh yeah, because we work together."
And he's like, yeah, that's why.
Be weird. So Dre,
And wait, Skylar is still like, I love you. And then Dre's like, oh, it's Dre.
and she's like, "Oh, I gotta take this. It's Dre." Yeah, he's over there, man. And she takes the phone in the middle of the song.
He's like, marry me. And
She
she's like,
doesn't
oh yeah,
even
hey, what's
let
up,
him
Dre?
finish. Doesn't even let the poor guy finish. She's like, "Oh, Trey, you want to hook up?" That is a man. That is a sad man right there. That is a man. Yeah, Dallas really knows how to just grab a man's heart and feed it to him right in his face, and that's happened to Skylar this night.
That's true. She does those things that are just like, dang.
Yeah, she's a pro at killing guys' souls. Um, And here comes the stupidest line in the whole movie. So he's like, "Hey, are you excited to go home for Thanksgiving?" He was like, "I know how much you love Thanksgiving," or something like that. And she's like, "I'm actually not going." And he's like, "Oh yeah, me too. I'm actually not going too. We should have Thanksgiving together, and we'll make food." And he's like, "I hear the city gets pretty quiet." The city of LA, the second biggest city in America, gets real quiet. You
You don't know,
know,
Joseph. They go to their
all
families in North
all the
California.
all the crime stops, all the shopping stops, all the gangs call truce, and it's a nice
Hey, the
time.
Bloods and the Crips have Thanksgiving too. I don't know.
It's the yearly Thanksgiving miracle. LA
That's
just
where that's where
the smog
the
lifts.
U.S. is like, this is a truce. Everyone doesn't do crime or nothing happens. No work, no nothing.
The smog lifts. The sun is in the sky. Oh my goodness. Look at that man. Even Pedro's like, "Hey, buddy, do you need a hug?"
Do you want a hug or something? I'll kiss you if you need. And he's like, no, Pedro, I'm fine. That's my friend.
Yeah, I'm just happy for my friend. And then he goes commit seppuku. So before this, she's like, "I'll bring the turkey." There's no turkey in that bag. She brought Tostitos and celery sticks. So if you remember, this is that beach house. Remember that nice Airbnb they had?
This is like a California Thanksgiving.
Yeah. So we find out that this is
What is
actually
with the chips, dude? What
Tostitos, man.
was the branding like, dude? You gotta put chips in every scene.
So Drayton is actually cooking, and he's like good at it. And we find out this is his aunt's house. And at one point, she was naked in his aunt's house pool. She did appreciate that. Um, she gets a call on Thanksgiving Day from the casting director of a
I know
movie.
that's pretty rude.
He says, "I'm sorry, it's a holiday." It's like
I guess
you
I
could
have
just wait till
something.
tomorrow.
I guess you have something to be thankful for. Hi, hi.
So he gives her the news that they would like to have her in the audition for the part, and she's like, "Yeah." Um, Drayton's cooking. So they play a nice Thanksgiving game of poker, talking about stuff.
Why are they always like bored here? They never do anything in this house.
It's a boring house, Jerry.
You can't watch Tubi while you're Tubi and chill?
So they talk about the good old days, and
The,
he's like, "Hey, maybe cooking will be my plan B." I want to see that. If there's a Sidelined
that'd be
3,
good.
it better be him as a chef. Like, maybe he goes to New York to try to become a line cook or something like that. We need that.
He's got to outcook the Delaware's Prada boyfriend. Like, this is
Yeah,
how
it's
you
like,
grill
that's
cheese,
how you grill
fool.
cheese. Screw your Dean and DeLuca. And then they're like, "Ooh, let's make a mistake."
I'm sorry, are they eating soup? What the?
Where?
Right there. What is?
It's just, I don't know. It's turkey, man. Can you see the turkey? You can't, kind of. They eat like half of it. They kind of waste a turkey. Uh,
Everyone does. I've never seen someone just strip a turkey.
and then she's like, "Oh, it's time for a good old Thanksgiving nap." And they're like, "Yeah." So there's like a storm kind of in California that day. I don't know why they took that shot, but they did. Uh, um, so Drayton wakes up and she's not there. She dear John him.
Wow, she can't. She doesn't even have the respect
She's like, she
to just
couldn't.
tell him to his
She
face.
couldn't, Jerry, because she
It's
said he
called
would.
respect, Joseph. It's not called the easy way.
She said it would be too hard and that he would charm her off her feet and they would never break up. But he's got to live his dream, and that dream is not her.
This is what she said.
So we get like this montage of them just doing normal stuff. She does practicing her hand dance, getting those hands in shape. She's looking at a picture of her mom, and then the lady comes and she's like, sometimes history repeats, sometimes it doesn't. And then she's like, she gives her the acceptance to the master class.
She's like, you truly are a master of dance. Here you go.
Yeah, we really need those arms.
You bring what we didn't have, this happy hands kind of dancing.
Happy hands dancing. Is your mic working?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking. So she's, it's Dell. She gets what she wants, man. She,
She gets both things.
yeah, because she's at the cafe and she's like, she gets a call and it's like, hey, you're in the movie
She breaks Dave Franco's heart again right here.
again. He's like, I don't know what I should do. It's so complicated.
He's like, "Oh wow, you'll have to go to New York and leave forever."
And then he's like, you can just put off school. I'm pretty sure you can't get back in that master class. I don't think they're going to accept you again if
You'd
you
have to
put it
start
up.
over.
Yeah, they're not going to be, oh, yeah, you can wait a year and get in. That's over with, man. You're going. It's a movie. Why aren't they filming in California? Why are they filming in New York? That don't make no
Also,
sense.
it's just a movie, and you're just like a side character. You're probably just like a
I
background
know.
character.
I know. And how, like, movies are like,
Also, yeah, you're in California. You could just probably do that some other time.
movies are like 3 or 4 months filming, and you're probably not the star, so you're not probably in a lot of those. So
You can't even afford your tuition. How are you going to afford New
I don't.
York?
That's what she says. She's like, well, at least I won't be poor. It's like, how are you? New York's more expensive than LA.
Al-
How are you going to afford that?
Also, they don't pay you till the movie's done.
I know. It doesn't. None of this is adding up. So that she hugs her friend goodbye.
And he's like, "Oh yes, score."
It's like, have a nice friend hug. Man,
She should have just slapped him on the back and been like, "Good knowing you."
I know. This man has no soul anymore, man. She ripped that out. She crushed this man's spirit. He will never love again.
Well, that's what you get for making girl pop.
And Dawson's like, "Are you ready for tomorrow?" And he's like, "Yeah."
He's like, Waco's still around, and he's like, "Yep."
He's like pretty nervous. Nathan, see, this was what I was talking about. But the fact I won't be drowning in debt, you are going to be drowning in debt. You're not going to be able to live anywhere. You're going to have to live with like a bunch of
With
roommates.
18 roommates
I,
in a
you have
closet.
you have no car, so you need bus fare and train fare everywhere.
Maybe the
Taxis
movie's like, we'll fund everything.
will make you
We,
rich.
I don't know why, but we're just gonna fund everything for you.
She's just like a dance extra.
Also, why is Is Miley done?
Yeah, I think she's going with her.
What?
I think they both got the part or something. I don't know. This don't make no sense. I hope they got a part in the cast.
Also, shut up, Dallas. You know, there's like ballet slippers right there. You don't ballet.
She don't ballet, man. I hope they get the part in Cats.
Dude, they're gonna get there and it's gonna be like one day of shooting and they're like, we're done.
Yep. No, that's it. What do we do now? So Nathan's like, I've decided I'm going back to school. And she's like, oh, yay.
I
And
thought he was
he's,
gonna say, I'm gonna take your place in Cal Arts.
yeah. But she's like, hey, did you apply on the East Coast? And he's like, yep. Gabby helped me apply over there. And does Gabby know about this? Yep. Everything went through Gabby. Yeah.
Didn't Josh go that way too?
I think so, yeah. So they're all headed out east, except for Dre. They're leaving him behind. And she's like, oh, shoot. I got to say goodbye.
That which doesn't make sense. She didn't want to say goodbye earlier. It doesn't.
I know.
You could have just got it done there.
Well, because Nathan tells her, because she's like, yeah, he stayed over at Thanksgiving because he had to practice, and he's like, nope. He's like, he stayed on Thanksgiving on purpose because he's in love with you, and she's like, oh.
And
Oh,
then she's like drunk right here for
yeah.
some reason.
She's like, oh, I gotta say goodbye to my best friend, my other best friend. So they're in the locker room, and Nick, I think his name is Nick, is talking a lot, bunch of trash,
She's like,
and
my life is over.
Dre gives him a stirring speech about being a team.
He's like, you know what? Screw Nick. No one likes him. Let's win.
Yeah, let's win. And who are they playing? The Leon again. This double A school. They're playing them twice in the same year. What is going on with USC? And they're losing.
They haven't been doing well.
And they're losing because Nick is playing. Look at them. Look at the mighty DeLeon. And
Dude,
they're
they upgraded their uniform. Look, except for
that's
that guy. He's wearing shorts.
that's what they wear. Nick, he told them to tuck and roll. He did not tuck and run. So
Why is
he's
that guy shielded his head? Why did they like don't put him on camera?
don't look, it's scary, man. You don't want to see that. Um, so he's like, Nick, you're out. We're putting Drayton in, and everyone cheers. Every Southern California, a lot of them are wearing like winter clothes. Look at Dawson. He's like, yeah.
He's
He,
gonna do
he's
it.
he's upset because this probably means he won't go to Waco now. So Drake comes in with this stupid half shirt, and he starts winning the game
They
for
all have
them.
half shirts.
Not all.
They were all doing it.
Usually the quarterback doesn't do that. Usually linebackers do that or something. But Drayton has decided he's going to do the half shirt thing.
Their
Uh,
bellies are cold or warm. They need some air.
and they win. They beat the mighty.
They scored a there's a lot of scoring in that
Yeah, man. Drayton is
13
on
minutes.
fire. And they win the game. Look at this guy, so happy. This guy in the middle, his pants are falling down, but he's happy as heck.
The coach isn't. Look at him. He's mad.
What sign of Nick? Where'd Nick go? Look
He
at that guy.
they literally killed him because they're like, we don't need him.
Look at that like hobo looking assistant coach.
How did you not see him the first?
I
He's like
did. I didn't
center
notice
screen.
it. He's like, "Yep, I'm making you stew tonight, boys."
At my hobo
And
fire.
they're like, "That sounds great."
I love you, Hobo Joe.
So at the end of the game, Dallas is like, "Yeah, all the NFL scouts are gonna be wanting you now," and he's like,
She's like, I'm going to New York to forget you and Skylar because you're my best friends.
and he's like, "Yeah, there were some scouts there," and she's like, "Well, you probably could just get in the NFL. That's not how it works, man." And she's like, "Do
I
you?"
know he totally flubbed his first game.
So she's like, they're all in love, and she's like, "Do you believe in right person, wrong time?" And he's like, "Stop quoting Machiavelli to me. I don't understand."
I only quote Jungian psychology. I don't know your nonsense.
And they're like, "We'll see you down the road," because she's going to New York and he's
I'll
staying
see
in
you on
California.
sideline 2 or 3,
Yeah, sideline three, fumbled,
New York.
New York Blitz. And then they walk their separate ways. She walks to New York and he walks to his dorm.
And then he gets Thanos snapped.
This movie should have been called The QBME Fumbled because the message was like, if the the relationship gets hard, just give up. Just give up.
Just shoot a movie.
Yeah, just go live your dreams are better.
Even as a romantic movie, it sucked.
Yeah.
There wasn't enough tension between the guys
Nah, we really thought there was gonna be like a love triangle
because
going
it's
on.
called Intercepted.
Yeah, like we thought Skyler was gonna be more of a threat, but he just threw himself on the friendship bomb. Like as soon as it rolled
She
onto the
devastated
field,
that poor fool.
I don't that she just grabbed his soul and it was like Mortal Kombat. She like finished him. Dallas,
It's
man.
it's really just like we're kind of growing apart.
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess. And then I don't really want to see a movie like that.
yeah, we're better friends than we are together.
We
And
really just
we,
like to hook up for a couple times.
yeah, we got dreams in the opposite direction.
I'm complicated and you're not, so
I'm so complicated, man. He's like, I'm a football player. How much more complications do you need?
all all the side characters are better. Like Nathan, he had like a midlife crisis. He was like,
He was a
I have no
shattered
drive
man.
in life anymore.
Oh man.
Josh and Gabby's story is more interesting.
Even like the trainer girl, you thought something was gonna happen, but he's like, nope.
They totally just like shut down their
Yeah.
like temptations.
That was one of the things where he tried to get her back. He's like, we didn't cheat. None of us cheated. Even though she kind of looked at him weird, like she's like, yeah. But yeah, that's the end. That's the dark second of
Oh,
the
this is
trilogy.
the yeah, like
This is like the Empire
Empire.
Strikes Back. It gets real dark for the relationship.
Dre's in a carbonite like tomb. Hopefully he can thaw his heart out in three.
Yeah, and defeat the evil Dallas or something. I don't know. Show
I
Dallas
want to see
coming.
her go through some bad.
Yeah, she never goes through anything bad. If the worst thing was her car got broken.
And this one, she's getting showered with offers and shit and
I
stuff. I'm like, what?
know. Hey, want to
She
be
didn't go through
loyal?
anything like hard in college, except like, oh, you're gonna have to pay for college, and she's like, what?
And they never went. They never did their job. They never went to work. They were like at work for 2 days. Oh my god, Dallas! We need that Dallas to go through some
We
stuff
need
in New
like a,
York.
and the third one, just this chick that is just like sweet, just like perfect for Dre. And then Dallas just appears and he's like, you know what? I had it rough. I'm gonna go with this chick.
We'll see when they go to New York, Dallas and New York. So yeah, I hope he does become a chef. He's not. I.
That'd be a good movie.
I mean, he had one good game, but they were playing freaking DeLeon. He's not a good quarterback. He can never make laterals and stuff. He always messes that up. So we got to give him a TV dinner. You know, they made that big turkey for two people. Why did they do that? They should have just got this smart one, slow roasted turkey breast with mashed potatoes. They have them at Target. I know they know what Target is.
I suppose this is on theme, but the other day I got well, not the other day, it was a couple months ago. I got this bag of nuggies, but it was Dallas Cowboy branded nuggies with like the team logo and everything. You should have got that.
I didn't know those existed. You should have told me. All right.
That's a sad meal, just like this movie.
Just
Just
like
some like crappy mashed potatoes and some chunks of turkey.
this is what they deserve, man. Um, so we're winding down the year, and we got, it's Christmas time, Jared.
The macros on that are pretty good. 19 grams of protein and 170 calories. That's not too bad.
Jared's like, oh, I'm Target, eh? So, Jared, it's Christmas time, and what better gift than the gift of Tubi? And it's their
Yes.
first ever Tubi original, A Chance for Christmas. So that's what we're going to be watching.
What's with the Instagram heavy?
Well, we'll find out,
Oh
Jared.
my God.
We will find out. So if you guys want to watch along, it's A Chance for Christmas. On It Came from Tubi. So please help us out by liking the video, sharing, because it's Christmas time. You got to share. What else, Jared? Subscribe, notify
Watch
your, huh?
watch Tubi. Give
Watch a
us
Tubi.
tell us which one
Tell
to watch.
tell Tubi about us. Be like those guys
Would give
love.
us a Tubi movie. I'll direct the perfect Tubi movie. You guys don't even know.
Dude, we could be like the Jay and Silent Bob of Tubi, where we just appear in every Tubi movie, just standing in the background. We would love that. So, please notify yourself for even more good stuff, and we will catch you next time.